Hello, I'm Bev Owens and I'm a psychic medium and founder of Quantum Mediumship here in the UK. And over the last few years, I've been working with a collective of guides who've been giving me loads, I suppose you could say, of philosophies and advice and wisdom, I suppose. Now, very recently, these have become pretty interesting, so I've decided to share some with you. This one today is about pregnancy. And I want to take you back to mid-April this year. My son and daughter-in-law were expecting their second child. And they'd sent over a lovely scan photograph. So I was sat there looking at it, thinking, oh, I wonder what the baby's going to be. We didn't know the sex, and they kept it quiet until, well, they didn't know either. It was a secret until the baby was born, a lovely surprise. So I'm looking at this photograph and I hear from my guides, the final handover has just occurred. And I was like, what on earth's that? The final handover. Now, this collective of guides, so there's more than one, they work under the name Flow. Flow, not Auntie Flo. And yeah, they bring me through all sorts of inspirations and wisdoms and at times teaching. Anyway, so they nudged me about this final handover, and as with all the nudges I get from them, I wrote down what they said after that, and I'm inspired to share it with you. I would love your thoughts, so let me know. So when a pregnancy is made, a baby travels frequently between the mother's womb and their spirit home, and this is to allow for the acclimatization to the density of the mother's energy, which is not comparable to that of the spirit world, where the subtle hum of the soul's heartbeat can be stimulated without unnecessary acceleration, which would be detrimental to the unborn child. This child is complicit in all decisions and continues to have free will to exit at any point. After the final handover, the child will relinquish its soul to mortality and sever the memorial connection to spirit to ensure harmony for their mortal soul. However, at times this connection remains intact for those who choose to suspend between theirs and ours. A great deal of pathfinding and nurturing occurs in vitro, and the tiny souls will be imprinted by their many predecessors and indeed combatants. This is just a rite of passage for all souls and cannot be interfered with at any level. The final handover will take place as the cords begin to dissolve, indicating the time is approaching. During this time, a chosen loved one will spend time with their angelic baby ancestor and show them how the familial connection and living bonds link, and so that they will recognize it within their own parents, a subtle etheric scenting, if you will. This will be their child's first touch with mortality, as the predecessor relinquishes their right to hold governance over their soul and lovingly passes them on to an earthly connection in preparation for the birth. And so in lies the process from conception to early birth. So that's what they gave me. I'd love to know your thoughts. My guides are pressing me to share more of their wisdom with you, but this one particularly touches my heart right now. And just as a little footnote, Blossom was born on the 24th of June this year. Beautiful baby girl, sister to little Daisy. It's lovely to think that my guides and inspirers were watching over little Blossom. Thank you.